Hello and welcome to today's Facecast. Today we find Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane on the night before his crucifixion. It's a time where he went and spent time with his disciples, praying and preparing himself for what he realized was to come. He took his disciples with him because he wanted them to be part of what was happening. He wants us to be part of it too. So his conversation with them is a conversation with us also. At one point, he turns to them, having taken them there and gone off on his own and prayed and come back to them. "Can you men not keep watch with me for 1 hour?" he asked Peter. Then he says to them, "Watch and pray, so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the body is weak." Watch and pray. And by watch, he doesn't mean just look at something. He means be alert, be on your guard. Watch out for what's happening around you. Watch out for what's happening to you spiritually. Watch, be alert, and pray. And that doesn't mean necessarily going into a quiet corner and sitting down with your eyes closed and praying. You could do that. That is a way of praying. But he means be continually in conversation with God. When you're watching and alert, be continually praying so that you are in tune with what God wants. That's how God will speak to you. He will speak to your spirit from his spirit. Spirit to spirit communication will happen as you pray to God. Watch and pray. In other words, be on alert physically and spiritually. Otherwise, you can fall into temptation. You can be tempted by what this world and all things around you offer. You can be tempted to fall asleep because you're tired. You can be tempted to do the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, be in the wrong place, have the wrong attitude. It's very easy for us to be tempted. We must watch and pray and be alert so that we don't. And why is that the case? Because the body is weak. The spirit is willing. We want to do these things, don't we? We want to be alert and on board with Jesus and ready for what the world will throw at us. We want those things, but we won't necessarily be awake and ready for them because we are human beings. We are fallible. We're not perfect. We might watch and pray, but do we really watch and pray to the limit and the extent we should? Watch and pray because the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. That's what he says to his disciples in that important time. It's what he says to us also. Not just through important, dramatic times, but in all times. May your life be a continual watching and praying, not full of tension, just being alert to the opportunities around you, being alert to what he might be asking of you, and talking to him in prayer throughout your day. Is that a big thing to ask and expect? Well, it really depends how often you do this. If you live this life and do this all the time, it becomes second nature to you. And you're always alert to what the Lord is saying and always available for him to speak to you. Have a go at watching and praying for a while, for a day, for a week, and seeing how you get on. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.